Yo, yo, what's going on, guys? How we doing? How are we doing today on this fine Thursday afternoon for me, but could be morning for you? Hope you're doing well. Just a heads up, I'm expecting a parcel. I'm gonna have to go if it arrives. It's pet food and we're low, so I can't afford to miss it. So just a heads up, if I suddenly run off, that's why, and I'll be back in a minute. Yes, how is everyone? So we had PPI about an hour ago. We had a nice wick up and down. Anyone trade it? Sahan, how you doing, pal? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. Lewis, how you doing, mate? It's good to see ya. So yes, my bias for today, for the session, is long. I can see it's having quite a big session, to be honest. Leo, how you doing, pal? Let's make some money. Yes, mate. Been a very boring week for me, so I'm hopefully going to take a trade today, because I haven't in, what, 2 days now? Monday was the last trade I took. Yeah, Monday. So yeah, it's been a boring week. It's difficult with PAL speaking, and then we had CPI yesterday, and yeah, other than obviously PPI earlier, I don't think there's anything going on, is there now? Trump's talking a bit later on, but hopefully that won't be anytime soon. London had a bit of a dumpy session, didn't it? I think it was quite a large move as well. 170 points. Ward, how you doing, fella? Good luck today. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Feeling good today. Feeling like it's going to be a good session. Gambler, how you doing, pal? Nice to see ya. Right, let's bash the poll up. My bias is long. Let me know what you're thinking for the session. Yeah, I'm thinking long. We had a sell-off in the London session. We're above the 21 EMA. And the overall conditions are looking quite bullish, I think. So yeah, should be a good session, hopefully. Is anyone ballsy enough to trade this PPI news? I think this wick down here was, what was it? Previous day point of control, so that might have been a nice trade, but you'd have been lucky to get it, I think, wouldn't you? Didn't hang around that long. Baby Foo, yo yo, how you doing, pal? Want to see it drop into that previous day value area low? You reckon? I don't know if we'll move down that low, will we? I feel like we're gonna we're just sort of chopping around previous week value area high, aren't we? I reckon we push through that and shoot off, I reckon. Trump announcing tariffs around 1 PM. Careful, hey. I don't think that'll affect me. What time is that? 1 PM Central Time. I'm not good with the time zones. I have to Google it quickly. Oh yeah, that's 7 PM for me here. And I'll be in bed, so won't be an issue. Unless he jumps on early for any reason, but... Done. Oh, you'll probably be done by then, yes. Yeah, that's my bedtime. 7 o'clock. This parcel I'm waiting on, right? The time window that they're giving me is between 10 AM and 11 PM. If it arrives at 11 PM, I'm going to be absolutely knackered tomorrow. I don't imagine it will, but... Oh, we're open, didn't even realise. But how ridiculous, 11 PM. Who's delivering parcels at 11 PM? I think it's coming with DHL, I think. But if I'm up at 11 PM to receive a parcel, there's no point in me going to bed. I've got to go up at 3:15. But yes, I don't know if you was here, guys, but I was saying at the start of the stream that I've got a parcel coming, and if it comes, I'm gonna have to go because it's the pet food and we're low. Can't risk missing it. I'll have to go out otherwise and go to a shop, which I don't want to do. Alright, push straight up. Right, they seem like quite big moves. What are they like? 50 points up straight away. I'll just tap in today's value area high. We're all up to date on Severance. I am. Are you? Oh, new episode tomorrow. Buzzing. Yes, I am. I don't know who else watches it. Lewis watches it, I think, doesn't he? I don't know if Ward watches or not, I can't remember. But yeah, it's good so far. The last episode was good. Just difficult waiting a whole another week and after each episode. I'm going to end the poll before people start changing their mind. 75% reckon long then, 12% short, 12% chop. I watched half the first episode, it wasn't really tickling me. Does it get better? Yeah, it's a slow burner. I can see what you mean by it's a bit of a strange one at first. It takes literally a couple of episodes at least, I think. I would recommend doing the whole season, the whole first season. If you're not interested then don't bother. But yeah, it should. I would have said by halfway through you should be well and truly hooked. Have you ever worked an office job or anything, Ward? It probably resonates more with people that have worked in offices and stuff before, or just in really crappy workplaces. Tell my wife that I thought that Heli come back as the outie. Yeah, I had a suspicion. I didn't say anything out loud, but just the cold look that she was giving. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. The old guy in the tent. She just flicked, didn't she? And just sort of gave him that cold look that the outie has. I'm gonna give it a go. Just time it. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, once I got sat when I was younger. Yeah, it's. I mean, I think it resonates with anyone who's worked in their life, to be honest. But yeah, it's it might resonate more with you if you've been in an office before. Yeah, it's just one of those things that it's a really mad concept that's out of the side of the box and never been done before. Do you know what I mean? And it's just for that reason alone, it's worth a watch, I think. Hell is a hoe. Irvin, yeah, that's right, Leo. I'm done 1-to-1. Fair play. Is it a bit Black Mirror? I've only ever seen a few episodes of Black Mirror, so I can't really comment on that. Yes, I suppose. In the sense of like really weird, out there ideas. And yeah, it's something that possibly could happen in the future. Which I think that stuff like that's always quite good. Stuff that isn't, it's not like totally unrealistic. Do you know what I mean? It's something that in the future, in like 20 years, 30 years or something, it could be something that happens. And stuff like that's always good, I think. That's why I like the Handmaid's Tale, because that's something that could quite easily happen, I think, in the next 20 years. But I've always wanted to give Black Mirror a better go. I've done the odd episode, but I feel like it's one of those things that some episodes are really good and some episodes are really crap, and you don't know where to start with it. Watch Silo, it's so good. Yes, it's on my radar. I'm more into the idea of it than my wife is, so it's a bit hard to watch it because I've got to convince her. But it's on our list to watch. Because I think that looks quite good. Yeah, the only Black Mirror episode that I remember being really good was the one where they've got like, I think, a chip in their brain, and they can like flip back through memories and stuff. That was a good episode. Same thing, I had to convince the wife, but she loves it now. Yes, I'll let her know that, because that might help her decision. I think she's up for it, but it's just not up there in the priorities. You know what I mean? Don't know how I'm feeling about this. Not good, I don't think. It's looking a bit too deep, innit? That's what she said. I stopped at the guy humping a pig, man. I was out. I was that in a Black Mirror. I don't think I saw that one. Now I'm regretting closing the 1-to-1. Yeah, it'd have been a what, 1 to 7 probably. Fucking hell. We might be headed down towards ward level. Call the top again. 60 points and counting. Could have retired 3 trading days. I think it's the first episode of Black Mirror. Okay, I don't know if I saw that one. Like, I think I don't know how I ended up watching the one with the brain chip and the memories and stuff. I think it was literally just a random pick, and I think that was probably one of the best ones. And I tried a couple of others, and yeah, didn't get into it. Come to me, value area low. I've got mine marked out as 21,664. Is that? You posted yours this morning, didn't you? I think yours is slightly above mine, but not by a lot. That's a long way away, isn't it? 190 points from here. We've already dropped 100 points. I'm an idiot. 2k. Museum episode was insane. Yeah, I don't think I saw that one either. I don't even know which ones I've seen. The only one I can really remember is that one episode. I might have given a go the one with Miley Cyrus in it, but I don't know if I did or not. 21,666. Yeah, basically the same, just slightly above. Just thought I'd check, because sometimes yours are quite a lot different from mine, aren't they? I think we have slightly different settings or something. This could potentially be a sweep, and if it is, it'd be a nasty one, wouldn't it? This price action is weird, yeah. I mean, if Trump is supposed to be giving some sort of announcement on tariffs, that might not be helping the markets. They'll be all over the place, wouldn't they? Not knowing what to expect. I haven't been keeping up with it for the last few days. I don't know what's going on. Time frame you're using on the SVP, I think a 5 minute. Obviously I flip between. I'm on 5 minute now. Yeah, previous day value very low. And yeah, I've just got it set to market only. I was before separating the sessions up between the overnight Asia and London and then the New York day session, but I've just stopped doing that now. I've just left it running for the whole day, so from 6 p.m. New York time to 4 p.m. 4:55 p.m. New York time. Basically the full day then. So I think our levels are more aligned now than they were before. Might be having a little bounce off value area high. How do you trade that though? It's not easy, is it? Unless you just YOLO along in there. To be fair, the news earlier was bad, yeah. The trumping effect. Yeah, this is going to drop, hence why I was happy shorting up there. To be fair, I haven't actually even looked at the news. I was busy cleaning the house quick. Okay. Well, I was at 50 points and took a break even. Stop not liking this price action. Oh, mate, good. You had a similar day the other day, didn't you? Where you got wiped out by a news candle. Was that you? That's a difficult one. You'd think, and a push up that aggressive, you wouldn't think you'd. You think you'd stop would be alright down here, wouldn't you? 50-point move up. But the target sold off 300 and so yeah. I'll send you my settings now just in case. Yeah, alright then, mate. Yeah, appreciate that. Why not locking in some gains at 50 points? To be fair, I probably wouldn't have. You know what I'm like, I give him quite a lot of room, don't I? Depends on what your target is. If your target's 200 points, you might not think to. You might just move to break even. Bear with me, I'm struggling to get captured. Yeah, there's no rush, mate. I saw on the news this morning that they're buzzing about the 0.1% quarter-on-quarter growth in the UK. I was shouting at the TV, that's not fucking growth. Madness. Afternoon, sirs. How you doing, Sloth? Hey man, what's the biggest loss you've ever taken? I don't know, mate, to be honest. On my funded, in a day, probably 200. Possibly 300. On each account this is, so I mean overall 3. Obviously it'd be a bit more because it's copy traded. But on my combines before, I wouldn't be able to tell you, to be honest. Obviously I was trading them before April last year when so it's been a while. Probably $1,000, I imagine. Probably the max daily loss or whatever it was. If not something close to that. I remember having some big days when I was doing my combines. Just trying to get my last year's journal up, see if I can have a look. Yeah, the biggest red day I can see on here since starting my fundeds is minus 831. So basically 2 losses in a day. Yeah, 277, so that might be 3 losses in a day. That was early. Late July that was. And then the biggest one of the year was minus 933. Again, obviously that's on each account, and that was during the combines. So yeah, that'd be a $300 loss day on each account. And yeah, I think it would either be two big losses or possibly three losses, but I don't remember normally taking more than, if I'd had 2 losses in a row, I wouldn't have taken a third. I wouldn't have thought, but so it might just be two bigger losses. Do get a bit here. You have to make money. 100-point moves are out there, but that's not a good probability, and you'll catch it flush. Yeah, I do get what you mean, Lewis. If you're in 5 cons, you thought about taking 1 off every 10 points, moving stop loss to break even. We're not having a go. Each to their own, just wondering about thought process. Yeah, no, I get that. But yeah, I think it depends on your strategies, doesn't it? But yeah, I think it's worth looking at all options. And yeah, best thing to do is just go off your data. Try and go back on your previous data, work out what you would have, if you can, what you would have done if you'd say tried to stop loss stuff a bit more, 1-to-1 or something. And that's not bad. I accidentally blindly traded just after CPI went short, got destroyed. Was that yesterday, was it? Yeah, savage, man. That'd have been rough. That'd have been rough. Yeah, I avoided like any news of that like the plague now on the funded. So yeah, basically this year I haven't had any issues, but I had issues of that in 2023. But I'd try and trade the news or just going on tilt and stuff and having big red days. And yeah, there's been a time before where I've been wiped out by a news candle, even though I've had a stop loss, and it's just obviously filled me at the worst possible point of the candle. If I send you that, you should be able to steal all my details, fibs, etc. Don't get me wrong, something crap on there. Okay, yeah, I'll have a look quick now. Yeah, I'm just giving you full access. I won't open this link now, or just in case there's some of your details are something on there. I'll have a look later on after the stream or something, or tomorrow morning. Yeah, cheers for that, mate. How do you come back from that? Do you just go for a walk or not trade for a while? Yeah, I mean, definitely call it quits for the day. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with having a week off, to be honest. If you've had a really, really crappy day, or a really crappy couple of days or a week or something, having a week off is good to have a reset sometimes. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot you can do about it. It is what it is, isn't it? And all you can do is make better decisions in the future. Learn from your mistakes. And yeah, think of a mistake as something to learn from, and it doesn't quite hurt as badly then if you think about it as an experience point. Do you know what I mean? Problem is, if I do that, then my reward isn't as high. That messes up my RR. I'm on the back testing. Yeah, I get that. But let me know if it works out. Yeah, I will do. Well, cheers, mate. Bit undecided price at the minute, isn't it? Yeah, I think what's important with taking partials or trading up your stop and stuff like that is just try and get as much data as you can for all possibilities. Which is difficult to do with things like partials and stuff, because it's hard to sort of look back and work out. Yeah, maybe like in the future with if you just sort of only move to break even and give it quite a lot of room, make a note every day with every trade. Oh, this would have I could have taken a partial out, and sort of try and work out what your P&L would be and stuff like that. It's difficult to do though. I had an absolute mare last night. Around midnight last night, I was awoken to dripping. And I was like, fuck, what's dripping? Do you know what I mean? It's not raining outside. It's not supposed to be raining, at least. And I'm laid there thinking, what can be dripping? Like, there must be a leak. It's the only possible explanation, do you know what I mean? Other than like maybe condensation on the windows or something, the windowsill was dripping. There must be a leak. I'm sort of trying to lay there, sort of trying to work out where it's coming from. Sounds like it's coming from the wardrobes, which is like right on against the wall. And I'm thinking, oh bloody hell, that's like, it must be some sort of pipes or something in the loft. Something's going to be leaking. Oh, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. Like, my loft is like really small. Like, it's wide, but like to the point where you wouldn't be able to climb in there because it's that short. Absolute waste of space, really. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to. I wonder if my lettings agent has got like an emergency number, and I'm sort of laid down, and I sort of lift my head up, sort of try and work out where it's sort of coming from, sort of point my ear towards it, and it stops. I'm like, what? I'm sort of, by this point, my neck's aching, so I put my head back down, and yeah, stopped, couldn't hear it. And then obviously I'm laid there for ages thinking about it, eventually start nodding back off, then it starts again. Like, right, just shot my head up. I'm like wide awake at this point now, looking around, and it's my wife snoring. There's no fucking drip. For fuck's sake, man. One of those, like, one of those snores, do you know what I mean? Just like that sort of clicky snore. I'm sure Michael, or some comedian, I think it's Michael McIntyre, does a bit on it, and he says about this, sounds like it's a tennis match going on. Wound me right up. But then I was awake for another half an hour, and he's trying to get back to sleep. Oh, cheaper than a leak, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, ridiculous it was. But yeah, it was obviously, because it was snoring, it was obviously quite a rapid drip. It's drip, drip, drip. Something else that's quite a bad leak, obviously, if that's coming through the ceiling. Ridiculous, I know. But obviously, I was obviously just half asleep and couldn't work out what the noise was. I haven't told her, that's to tell her when she gets home. Right, the 15 minutes looking quite bullish still, isn't it? And when I had to shop the upstairs flats, took the drain out and decided to have a shower, there was water everywhere. Oh man, I bet that was chaos. Bloody hell, yeah. Took the drain out. I don't even know what that means. Decided to have a shower and there was water everywhere. That would piss you right. I bet that really fucked you over as well, didn't it? Was this a brownie shop, was it? That never closed you down for a couple of days, wasn't it? Went out raging ready to start swinging. It was this Indian dude with his baby, so I ended up fixing it and giving him some brownies. You're obviously just a nice guy at Heartward. And then tried the new trading PDO out. Is that, I saw the email about this morning, is that where your stop loss follows you up? No, I haven't tried that. It's not really a bit of me, that. I'd like to have a bit more control over it. Few rice cakes never hurt anyone. I feel like this is a bit boring, this action, isn't it? Put it 1k up and whenever it's 200 profit, so you can set it to follow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. It suits some people, wouldn't it? I think it would be a good idea when you're like near your take profit. Like, because the closer we get to my take profit, I like to trail my stop more aggressively. So yeah, when you get into that sort of area where it's close enough, do you know what I mean? You could, yeah, sort of maybe do it like $50 or 10 points or something beyond. You know, the showers over the baths. He unscrewed the plug. For some reason, what, the overflow? Showers over the bath. Yeah. I'm running low. The missus has developed a taste now. What for your rice cakes? What a shame you have to go back to brownies. What sort of size candles are these? Very bizarre price action. Very small candles at the minute, isn't it? If we get a pullback to the CMA, I'll go long. Oh, there's that push. Oh, I didn't get that pullback though. I want that pullback. Nice push for me. Take profit. Oh, happy days, Leo. Happy days. Yeah, the plug is like a screw in the center that connects to a Okay. I get what you mean now. I get what you mean. So yeah, the if you unscrew that screw in the center of the plug, it is then not attached basically to the pipe that obviously connects it, and it even slightly misaligned, it will just pour down into the underneath the bath. My mum lives in the Canary Islands, and they've just been doing their bathroom. They've just pulled out their shower tray, and they had the same issue with whoever fitted the shower tray before they bought it. Basically, it obviously misaligns the plug and the pipe for it, and there was basically just a massive, great big, skanky puddle underneath their shower tray. It absolutely stunk. Obviously, just months and months of shower waste. You know what I mean? God, what party waving at me every day? Got any friend? Bro, I kind of just broke the big downtrend line, is it? I was actually looking at the 4 hour before we started. Oh yes. Yeah, I was looking at the 4 hour, just sort of was leaning towards my big green day. I felt like we could break out of this properly today and start pushing up some more. We didn't realise that we've actually got a bit of a level here, haven't we? That's something to keep an eye on. That could be a troublesome zone. Yeah, I was thinking we could potentially take this, but that might be a bit much for the day. For the session, at least. Why don't you take the 7,500 payout and start all over risking more to get the funded? Is it worth it to go safe and risking less when acquiring the funded accounts? I get what you mean. I have thought about it, to be honest. I mean, one, I need at least another day to get another payout anyway. Another 200 plus day. But yeah, for me, I think I'd rather just stick with the scaling up slowly. Once I've had a couple more wins, I am gonna do it a bit more aggressively. Probably jump from 100 to 150, or maybe even to 200 or something. Now I'm risking 1 to 1. It's a bit more achievable to sort of jump up more aggressively, because as long as my win rate's at 50% or more, like there's limited risk in there. Like I'm at break even or above, and so but before, when I was obviously taking half off and letting it run, and just a bit more risk involved scaling up, because I wouldn't get a run up layout very often. But no, I have thought about it. Mine should have played out nice again. Nice bounce off that zone, yes. Another short. Bit choppy, to be honest, isn't it? Crazy woman put the salt on the salt vanilla rice cakes. She better not be up the duff again. Man, that's mad. Salt on the they're salty as anything, they are. But at least the Snacker Jack ones are. That's why I like them so much. Big wick. Second time today, I said as a defend him in that 950 zone. The rates, I think we go higher. Yeah, I think we would need to see like a real strong push above this, because yeah, this could be a level that we reverse, I think. Maybe we'll summer 2025. Might just be a chop day. Yeah, it's a bit it's looking like it could possibly be. Or even possibly even a big short. I could go anyway, to be honest, couldn't it? I hope not, just start getting sleep. How old's your little one now, Ward? How long did it take you to start being able to sleep through the night? It was only from the 7th. It's a long time ago. Probably this level that I've marked out in it, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to start playing this range until we get a breakout. Looking like a range day, yes. It'll be a range day until it's not. Trade on consolidation mode, buy low, sell and high, till it breaks. Yeah, smart Leo. I'm shorting now. I think we're taking out London lows. Okay, we got a shorty in. Whereas London lows down here, isn't it? Yes, potentially. I'm still bullish. I think either choppy or bullish. Got daily 22.021 and the value relay waiting for either. Oh, fair play. 17 months now. Oh, bloody hell. What, you've only just started getting sleep? I went from trading everything I saw on minis and parts and combines in a week to trading micros for the 5th. No, trading my setup, much better approach. You prefer that, do you, Lewis? Probably less stressful, wouldn't it? I feel like something big's going to happen. There's a lot of action going on. You can just see it in the movement of the candles now. Big spikes up and down. Lots of transactions going on. News in 20 minutes. What news is in 20 minutes? Ah, shouldn't be anything to worry about, should it? Yeah, it's not something that I'll be concerned with. I'm happy to trade through that. Alright. Set up. We'll take it. Someone's at my door. My wife's just got back, so she should be able to answer. Alright, 20 points. It's going to be, what, 2 contracts? We'll go 2. Thursday, innit? Oh, wrong one. We're in. I'll push it slightly more, just at this level here. I'm glad I'm in before we took that level, because I wouldn't want to probably get in long after that, so it's a bit risky. Now I'll scalp him, make like 700 to 800 in a trade. I was tempted by it. Yeah, I get that. There's clearly for me a fight right now at this level. 950. Yes, it definitely seems like it, doesn't it? Hoping it will break out the correct way. No matters. So with the last express funded, I'm gonna trade same as when I copied them, trade them all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, especially if that works out better for you. Better to trade them a bit nicer like that. We can gather the strength to break it. I think it goes up a lot. Top's going to get blown. Yes, I do think we could blast through it, but it seems like that sort of day, doesn't it? I'm just going to play it safe. I'll be careful the amount of defense we're seeing. Yes. See if they're going to work out or it's not. I reckon it might be. It's either going to be a big fat green candle or a big fat red candle. A lot of resistance in the 50s. I think if we break the 60s and we go to 22k. Yes, possibly. I think that's my long target. It's just over 22. Yeah, 22. Oh wait. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I'd like to have seen a bit more of a push there. I'm just going to move to break even just to play it safe. Probably being dramatic again, but I'm in a trade within a trade right now. More than zone hits, it will slice. Especially with a quick retest, you'll take profit at the top of my zone. Yes, I thought it would be. It's a big level on the 4 hour and the daily, isn't it? Consolidation under resistance, bullish sign usually. Yeah, I don't know, I was just expecting a bit more of a, once we broke this high, just a bit more of a boom. Just a straight push up through that, do you know what I mean? There we go. There we go. I'm just keeping an eye on it to see if I just drag my stop loss up to here. How would that have played out today? It could be a day where it just carries on, to be honest. It could be one of them days. Ward's strategy of moving the stop up. Another stop loss there. At 2 points above, so if it breaks, it goes, yeah. Yeah, I did think that, but we sometimes tap and then break down, don't we? Trade gets that close to my take profit, I'm not letting it stop me too, man. Yeah, it's very happy with that. And yeah, I'm glad I wouldn't have been keen to get into a long after taking this level, and until we had shown real strength up here, I wouldn't have been keen on it, just because could be a level that we break down from. Tariffs won't come into effect until April. Thought that would boost a bit more than it did. Yeah, but everything gets priced in, doesn't it, mate? People are playing the long game normally. I suppose I should have dragged the stop loss. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it, Ward. This might be a day where it would have actually worked out. I'm too much of a nervous Nelly to do that. It would shoot up and back down before I can react to it. Cheers everyone though, it was a good trade, but I'm happy with that. What does that put me at then? So that was a 1.9 I think, wasn't it? Yeah. Every little helps. $322 win for the day. The account balances are looking a bit more healthy, aren't they? Getting back to that 2024 level. That's level 21,996 up to 22,010. Yes, that'll be my long target. Happy days. Cheers to hand. Cheers Lewis, mate. What's the plan for payouts? Nothing of yet, mate. I've still got to get one more 200 plus day before I'm eligible for another payout. So I'm currently on 4, which I have been for a good while. But I think I need now 2 more wins to completely be out of drawdown for this year. Because I am obviously not including today. 800 down overall 3 accounts. So yeah, that's now put that down to 500 down. So yes, 2 more wins and I'll be out of the drawdown that I've put myself in this year. And when I get to that level, I'm going to start scaling my risk up again. And yeah, I'm either going to go straight to 200 or I might do 150 for a couple of trades. and then jump to 200. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes over the next couple of trades. The more winners I'm getting, the more my confidence is coming back. It was knocked a little bit from this year, from January, and yeah, I can start risking up. And yeah, as soon as I start getting to the 200 risk per trade, I'll be getting another 200 plus day, which means I'll be eligible for another payout. And then yeah, we'll see from there. What I would like to do, which sort of suits me well, is every month, whatever my profit is for that month, take half as a payout, basically. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Monthly payouts, and it'll still be a decent amount. My accounts will still be growing. The account's building back up now, bud. That 1-1-7, yes, 100%. Yes, 2 more wins away from being out of the drawdown that I was in. You're going to size up at 3k balance. Yes, pretty much. It'll work out around then, won't it? 2 more wins to put me at 2,800-ish, 2,900-ish. And yeah, I'll start thinking about scaling up then. Yeah, I don't want to be dicking around like I have been. I need to actually start doing something. Start playing some bigger money. And yeah, profiting some bigger money as well. Got big ambitions for this year, so got to actually start taking the risk to get there. We're checking your strategy. I feel it works each time there is a sweep, like the candle 1007. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Before I was doing this, I was trialing a strategy on the, I think on the 15-second charts. That literally solely basically entered off of after a sweep. So yeah, a sweep and a continuation is a very bullish sign, I think. Yeah, I'm sure that it was something along the lines of, so it would come up, come down. So yeah, new high, the sweep below that high that we just created, and then if we break out of that high that we had, I think I would enter on the maybe the 50%, I think, of that level. It might have been the 0.68 level, whatever it is. And that sort of worked out fairly well. So yeah, I do like to see a sweep. But yeah, I've never paid much attention with this strategy. Yeah, it's definitely good to know. Touching out for 12 points, 1-1, right off the 996. Oh, happy days. That's another one of your levels, wasn't it? $150 sounds nice, mate, till you hit the 4k and then 200. Yeah, I'm just trying to battle my impatience. I mean, not that I need a payout right now, but yeah, maybe just like another morale boost would be nice. Maybe just like another small payout would be nice. But yeah, I'm not gonna do anything crazy to get it, so. So yeah, if I'd moved my stop loss to the 1-to-1, that would have been me stopped out if I hadn't have taken profits. But you know, I mean, I might have taken it 2-to-1, but I probably would have been targeting the blue line level, to be honest, the 22. Where was it? There, wasn't it? Someone told me their payout plan was they take about every Friday with any profits over like 4k balance. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get why people do that. They have like a set balance in mind that they take payouts with anything over the top of it, basically. Which I do get. That's definitely a decent way to do it. But where I want to I want to keep growing my accounts, because the more account sort of balance I have, the more I can then start scaling up my risk. Let's say, for example's sake, I had 10 grand in the accounts as like a buffer zone. I could easily be risking, what, 500 per trade, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so if I had 10 grand buffer, 500 per trade would still allow me 20 losses in a row before losing the accounts, that's quite the sort of ratio that I like to go for. So I want to sort of try and keep building the accounts up, because yeah, if I'm taking 500 risk per trade, then I'm making obviously 500 per trade over all 3 accounts, 1,500. Doing that a couple of times a week, laughing. And that's not even including runners if I start going back to runners. Obviously, I suppose it's a bit risky to be jumping the accounts up that high. Obviously, you've got the risk of blowing it, but I'm quite happy with my discipline that I'm not going to go on tilt and do anything crazy. Worst case scenario, I'll probably be trading around break even for ages if I'm having a bit of trouble, do you know what I mean? But then the only other risk is a Topstep going bust, which is probably unlikely. Probably safe there. Nice week. Friday's conservation mode, yeah. Friday's not my worst day, so I won't be doing anything crazy tomorrow. Honestly, works so good. Just need to understand what makes it invalid. That's where I have my edge with these pivot points. Yes. Yeah, if you work that out, Lou, you should be laughing, won't you? I didn't realise there was ever a time they were invalid. They seem to work out every time. Tapping 5 minute fair value gap on ES, getting high, okay. Yeah, I would move 2 to 1, 3 to 1, etc. So yeah, that would have been what? Taking the 2 to 1. Yeah. Yeah, that would have played out well, wouldn't it? But I just don't trust myself to be quick enough on the trigger, to be honest. And as well, Topstep doesn't always fill orders very quickly. I sometimes find like a bit of a delay, which is a bit scary. You can enjoy more time of drawdown without getting close to losing the account. Yes, 100%. You have more money on the account. I mean, it'd probably stay the same, because where I always sort of try and stick at that 20 loss ratio. I don't know if it's classed as a ratio. I always sort of try and allow myself a buffer of 20 losses in a row. So if I'm always sort of scaling up, it's always going to be around 20 trades risk, basically. Is your plan to do this full time? Yes, hopefully, mate. Hopefully. Needs to be. Look at the last 10 days of data, and if I took 10 micros on every trade, sometimes 4 to 5, 10, my P&L would pay me nearly an extra 600. Okay. I want that's doing micros instead of minis. I don't trade anything invalid, obviously. We had one on the stream the other day, but they are like down to the wire and sometimes invalidated. Like one candle before entry. Okay. The thing is though, you can't always work out why a trade hasn't worked out. I know it's difficult, and you always wanna have a reason as to why it doesn't work out. But I think it's you get a bit of peace of mind knowing that it's not always going to work out. And to say that the way I look at mine is there's no rhyme or reason as to why it's doing what it's doing. I just think of it as an edge, do you know what I mean? That just plays out more often than it doesn't. And when it doesn't, I don't take it to heart. It just hasn't played out that time. But there's no reason at all why I should respect the 21 EMA and sort of bounce off of it, but it does. And yeah, there'd be no reason as to why it can't fail that day. And yeah, it'd be the same with the pivot points. there won't always be a reason as to why it hasn't worked out, and you won't always be able to avoid it. As long as it sort of plays out more often than it doesn't, you're laughing. Keeping the same contract size each time. Okay, yeah. Right, let's bash out my oh, my face is small still. Handy. Sort out my journal quick. I'd like to see the balance change. What'll be 13th? When did I enter? 10:14. Was out at 10:19. $25 points. $422.56. Yes, down to negative 561. We're getting there. Graph is starting to look a bit prettier. Win rate's coming up slowly, 55% now. And yeah, $650 up for the week. Usually there's a reason for me. I've noticed the zone gets crashed if it's coming off an EMA reversal. Price action and the candle lean up to the zone presents a overturn candle and volume. Okay. There are like 4 or 5 things I watch for. Who being Donald opening his mouth. Yeah, that can't be up, can it? Good week that, yes. Better than I've had in a while. Best week this year. Wow. Still got one more day yet. Let's not speak too soon, shall we? It's actually the best week I've had since the first week of December. First week of December I was up 800 for the month, but for the week. But I feel so much more confident now I'm taking one-to-ones. I think because obviously I can just tell from my data that literally worst case scenario I'll be at break even, so I won't be bleeding money like I was. So yeah, just put me in such a better mood, such a better mindset. Now just taking one-to-ones. To the point where I might even stick to it even if the runners start playing out. Just for the even if it's less profitable, just because it's makes me feel better, do you know what I mean? More predictable, isn't it? There you go, that's my long target tapped. It's worth noting, if I had done my normal play out with the runner, I would still be in, wouldn't I? Just about to be filled. There we go, order filled. So yeah, so I'm going to make a note of that on my journal. Runner would have played out. So I'll make a note of it and I can review it in a month or so and see what I want to do then. Alright boys and girls, I'm going to call it a day there. I was going to say an early one, but it's not early, is it? It's about probably a bit longer than normal. What's your most viewed video on YouTube? It is one of my weekly vlog videos. I think it's 11,000, or it was a bit of a push up. Yeah, I think it's around 11,000, Lewis. Double check for you. It was a rare one. I don't normally get that many views. Yeah, 11,000 at the minute. To be nice though, I've been getting a sort of a 1,000 or 2 views as standard now, pretty much, which is nice. Yeah, 11,000, yeah, it's good. There we go, it's getting interesting now. But yeah, no, 100%, if I had a runner plane, I would have taken off here, I think. Right, boys and girls, I'm off. I am off. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Be careful later because Trump is running his mouth, and so take it easy if you're trading later. And yes, I will see you tomorrow for Friday. Hopefully we can either end strong or end the same. That'd be nice. Yeah, cheers for stopping by, guys. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. See you later.